So excited to see so many of you in here tonight. Someone's looking a little festive.
Got my Santa hat with my Christmas lights on. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Might take a second for everybody to see it. When we start seeing your comments, we'll start getting started.
Yeah.
Start.
But we'll keep an eye on it till then.
Yeah, so sometimes it takes a second. There it is, Annie. Hey there.
Hey, Rebecca.
So, saw several of you guys talking in the beginning. Oh, let me. Saw several of you guys talking. I put it on the iPad over here so I could see it, and I forgot to mute it.
Scott Brum.
Rookie mistake.
Yes, Rosa, this is about as lit as I get right here.
So I commented as Gary a while ago, but he didn't show up with a wrench. So, wrench.
What's up, Payne family?
So he either got it taken away or something. I'm going to try to give that back
when
to
I
him.
hit test, it came up with a wrench and then it went away. So, I don't know.
Add moderator.
So, how's everybody doing tonight? Merry Christmas from the Walker family.
Yes. Gary is looking a little festive in his get-up. He had to have this get-up for a online meeting. What's that called?
Yeah, so I had to work. We didn't have our regular Christmas meeting party thing, so we had a...
Shut up, Matt. I love wrench dressing.
So we had a WebEx instead, or like a Zoom call with with all of our costumes. So this is the best I got. I don't have an ugly Christmas sweater, but I do have a Santa hat and I have lights.
Yeah, so, and I commented as Gary a while ago, because I was on the iPad, to say...
hey, Grandpa Adler.
Hey, Greenacre Birds, he was asking if he could talk about his channel. We don't mind people at all mentioning their channel, just don't be overly, annoying about it and annoy people. But when we were first starting out, I cannot talk tonight. It's been a long day. When we were getting started, I would try to get in every live that I could and talk to people. And then you could click on their name and just sub, right there. You do it fast. Now you can't do that. So we know what it's like trying to get your channel out there. But Greenacre Birds is a young kid. He's got chickens. I've watched several of his videos. You guys go over there. He said he would like to get to 200 subscribers. That would be cool, especially since he is working hard at it. So anybody jumps in that
hey, Sam Hill,
wants to say, hey, this is my channel, this is what we do, check it out, we don't mind that at all. Just like I said, don't do it every 5 seconds and be annoying about it, because then the moderators might get you. Yep.
Hey, Oklahoma GOTI, formerly DAP. So they just updated their channel name. So if you guys were following Oklahoma DAP, their new name is Oklahoma's GOTI. They do some great work.
Yes. So as you saw in the title, Merry Christmas Live, is that what it was?
Yeah, Merry Christmas. I mean, I hope if it's Easter, I'm in trouble.
So the kids we put presents under the tree. Usually I give everyone a wrapping paper, a certain color. I don't put names on them anymore, because when I did that, then it was a mess. So usually everyone gets their own wrapping paper. And then on Christmas morning, I tell them what paper's theirs.
Merry Christmas, Ed Kirkpatrick.
You'd say Ed, we got your package today.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
We got that. Thank you so much. I think it's going to fit me, closest to fitting me. So I don't know if Cassie will get to wear it, but
I'm actually on a diet. Maybe I should get off the diet and I can fit it.
Hey, Matthew, he's got the same shirt on as you right now.
Ooh. Matthew, I think, got a hat too.
Yeah.
If that's who I'm thinking about. Later on, I think he reordered. I can't remember. I can't keep up with it all, but we appreciate that. Thanks for wearing it. But this year, Gary had a great idea to just write random numbers on it.
This year, Gary has a great idea almost every year.
And so all the presents are wrapped in the same paper, and they have random numbers on it, and it is killing the kids. And so we went shopping for Gary, and they wrote random numbers on his, 885. And it was funny. So
yeah, so all the kids on Christmas morning will have a little guide that has their numbers by their name, and we'll get to announce which number belongs to them. So they'll have to go to the tree, find their number, and start unwrapping it, so they won't be trying to unwrap early and that kind of thing.
And we'll tell you here in a second why we not disguise their presence, but kind of why we do that. So
thanks for stopping by Silhouette Park Farm.
Oh, hey guys, they probably like going to bed.
Yeah, they're in Australia, and I don't know what time it is there, but thanks for they made a point to stop by, and we thank you for that.
You guys check them out. I'm behind on their videos. I'm behind on a lot of people's videos, but check them out. If anything, I love their accent. So
Narrowway Farm just hides the kids' presents in their kids' dirty bedroom and doesn't tell them about it. That would probably work with Mazzy and Ransom's room for sure.
Ranger keeps his spotless. He's kind of like Case over at Adler Farm. He keeps it spotless. So I mean, but that was just recently. It's just happened during the.
But he's always been kind of like a minimalization type of guy.
He used to hide it all underneath his mattress or like bed. So Gary's kind of watching the comments. It's hard for me to keep up with them, or I'll just be like the whole time.
Barcodes on the present. That's an awesome idea. If you had a barcode reader, just to code that code to their name.
But they like have iPads and stuff. Could they scan it with their iPad and figure it out? I guess not.
So Scott Brum said his kids are 22, 20, and 18, and they still do it because they're crazy like that. So you're saying, Scott, that there's no hope that we're going to have to be doing this? Like when Cassie and I are in like the nursing home, they'll be coming in and unwrapping their presents.
Be like, y'all got all my money. Go buy whatever you want. So, like I said, we appreciate you guys being here.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, you're one of the reasons why we do this. I was going to tell a story on you, so get out if you don't want to hear. No.
Hey, Jacob. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Jacob.
You like my Santa hat?
We got your present under the tree, and we're excited for you to open it.
We can't wait till Christmas morning, bud.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, whatever.
Which the kids are counting down to that as well when they can open stuff with cousins. Hey, Brandon at Rustic Woodworking Family. That's actually who made this shirt here. Go check them out.
Yeah. Narrowway Farm asks, that's how's your bird run thing? I think that was to the Payne family. So the Payne family's turkey monstrosity, like this huge turkey pen.
Turkey baseball batting cage.
It got a little bit of snow. That I think the snow was rated for Canada, and it came to Oklahoma.
Yeah, Scott Brum sent it all here.
And it caught him off guard. I hope he gets it back up, though. It's a cool pin.
Yeah. Did that used to be a baseball cage? I think I've asked you that before, but I can't remember.
I think it was.
Or did you like see a baseball cage and think, that's what I'm making for my turkeys? Merry Christmas, Lori. Thank you for being here.
Somebody asked how the chickens are doing. The both separate chicken pens are doing great. So our original mobile coop, all the chickens in there are doing awesome. And the new ones that Cassie hatched out are doing great too. So
Robbie Roberts, her see, I can't talk. Mom's birthday is tomorrow. Tell her we said happy birthday. I bet she's like 16. Let's see. Yeah, it's not good. Got to start rebuilding. Oh, man. I assume you're going to use some bigger pipe in case in 10 years we get another big snow.
Yeah, that's just, that was a really rare snow, at least for this early in the year. But, I mean, hey, Solon Family Farm.
Someone said, can I be nosy and ask if y'all are Christians? Yes.
Yeah.
If you've watched us very much, we've shared our faith. See, I can't talk. Our faith quite often. And that's some things we're going to talk about tonight. So, yes, we are Christians. And that's not being nosy, I don't think. Did you guys see the Christmas star last night? We didn't. We didn't see the Christmas star.
I did go out whenever I shined the light.
On the coyotes?
On the coyotes. So we heard some coyotes yipping last night. So I went out with my little spotlight. And I had just seen somebody talk about the Christmas star. And so I did look, and I saw one really bright-looking star. So I think I saw it.
Green Acres Birds, you're very welcome. Keep posting, keep uploading, keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be there before you know it. So just keep it up.
Amen, Scott. Scott Brum said God is king.
It's Stephanie tonight. Sorry, Stephanie.
Oh.
I said Brandon a while ago.
Hey, Stephanie.
Brandon's probably working.
No, Wendy, I don't think that we would lose our channel for demonstrating our faith. I think we may have lost some people that get turned off by that sort of thing. But for us, we're going to be us no matter what. And faith is a big part of us. And so you get to see it. I've never heard of YouTube censoring out anybody's faith or anything like that. So.
Yeah, I think it'd be more just, we have had some people leave because they didn't feel welcome, which anyone's welcome. You do not have to be a Christian to watch our channel. Just know that's kind of part of it. Lucy Key asked if she could share or ask for prayer. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, Lucy.
Hopefully we'll see it. It's hard to see all the chats. I'm trying to watch back and forth. So.
But we'll rewatch it. So if you leave it in there, Lucy, we'll definitely see it later on. So one way or the other.
Yeah, the 2007 storm, is that when we got all the ice? I was in college and Mom and Dad didn't have electric for like 17 days or something?
Yes, that was 2007.
And I drove back. Well, were we dating? We were dating in 2007. Was that the ice storm?
No. 2009 was the snowstorm when we got a lot of snow.
Well, you guys got the ice storm. I was in Seminole. I went to Seminole State. And Mom and Dad were like, didn't have power, and it was crazy around here, and we just got snow there. I drove back on I-40, and I kept telling Mom and Dad, like, it can't be that bad. You're only 2 hours from me. As soon as I hit Henrietta, the whole thing changed. It looked like a bomb went off, like trees, because of the heaviness of the ice. The trees, the land, the grass, everything looked different, and I was snapping pictures. I need to find those pictures sometime. It was like crazy. I hit Henrietta on I-40, and it was complete difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a crazy. We just have these anomalies in the years. It's kind of like crazy snow or crazy ice.
Yeah.
So the person that asked the question about her faith, she said that she didn't know about starting a YouTube channel because she don't know if people will watch. Well, I'm here to tell you, start that YouTube channel because there's an audience for you out there with as many people as watch YouTube, no matter what you're going to be posting about. Odds are, I don't know what size of the audience will be, but there will be an audience.
Yeah, and I always say people will watch. They just have to kind of know you exist. So get in those live chats. Don't be overboard like, subscribe. Watch other people's videos and comment. If I see people commenting regularly and I don't know who they are, and Mazzy painted my fingernails and only one finger is left on each hand. And I don't know their channel, I'll click on it and go check them out.
Hey, Cinda, my mother-in-law's here.
My mom's here?
Yeah.
Your mom finally figured out the... Oh, that's what we're talking about too, Mom. It's a Christmas miracle that my mom figured out how to type on YouTube. Isn't technology amazing?
There's all kinds of Christmas miracles happening.
Now I have to watch what I say.
You should have watched what you say anyway, like your mom's watching.
Yeah. So anyway... I click on people when if a channel's commented that I haven't seen in a while, and go check them out and things, and I watch some of their stuff. So if you're new, just don't be annoying, but let people know about you, and then let them choose and post, upload, and people will come and watch you. Now, if you sit and just talk for 35 minutes real slow and never move, other than a live chat, you might have some trouble. But someone will watch. What did the Payne family say? He's talking to... Did they ask us a question?
No, I don't think so. I think they're just conversation.
Okay. I don't know, Mom, what year was it, if you're still in here, that you guys got all that ice when I was at college?
2 or 3 people answered. I think it was...
That's why my mom and dad wish they wouldn't have made their house total electric.
So when you need some kind of backup.
Yeah. I
think I hear somebody wanting to say hi.
Oh, the kids are probably wanting to come in. So we'll get into what we're going to talk about, but we like to chat with you guys for a little bit and answer questions and stuff.
Here. What are those?
Yes, the kids are going to make an appearance. We usually tell them to wait a little bit. Just don't hit the bed, guys.
Is Nana here?
Yeah, Nana's on here. You guys want to tell her hi?
Hi, Nana.
Look, we also have a special guest.
Hi, Nana.
Come on. It's not big enough. Our niece Bethany's here. Come over here, sis. Come this way.
So this is Bethany. That's our niece. And of course...
Ranger, you stay by Daddy.
Ranger, stay down here.
Mazzy. So we usually have them stay out the first... You can set up a little bit, bub. The first 5 minutes or so, because sometimes YouTube gets mad. And if the kids are on here a lot from the very beginning, do we get flagged or whatever? So, you guys want to say anything?
Hi. Hi.
You tell them Merry
Nana.
Christmas?
You say
Merry
Merry Christmas? You
Christmas.
watching yourself over there?
Merry Christmas.
You got Daddy's lights?
All right.
What were you guys doing?
What are you doing?
Playing hide and seek.
Playing hide and seek. Hey, what is Santa going to bring you, Ransom?
Tell them right up here.
What is Santa going to bring you?
I don't know.
What did you ask for
What
then?
did you ask for?
A giant something?
Motorcycle.
No.
No, you asked Santa for a giant.
He wants a real motorcycle, but nah.
A giant teddy bear is what he asked for.
A 4-foot teddy bear. Mazzy, what do you hope Santa brings you?
Starts with pony.
A pony cycle.
It's like we have to remind them because they
Pony
say so many different things by the time Christmas gets
A
here.
pony cycle and.
You've been wanting that for...
A pony cycle and a hatchable.
But you've been wanting the pony cycle for a couple of years, haven't you?
Yeah.
Ranger, what's on your list? You don't remember?
Rangers changes as a teenager. Bethany, what do you want for Christmas?
A softball bat.
A softball bat? A new one?
Bethany,
What's the going cool softball bat brand right now?
Probably the Easton Ghost.
Easton Ghost? I think
I think.
that's what Rangers' last baseball bat was, I think. Easton, something like that.
Yeah.
But in the baseball one.
So Bethany is a really good softball player and a really good basketball player. And she have any other amazing sports? Is that it,
I mean,
Bethany?
she's like her Aunt
Yeah.
Cassie. She's
She's a really good athlete. She will out hustle.
just fast. I'm slow.
She will out hustle everybody on the floor or on the field wherever she's playing.
Yep.
So
Kind of like Ranger right here, who's
Yeah.
being bashful.
just full
You
of
guys
hustle.
have been saying how Ranger hasn't talked much and things, but he's gotten bashful. I think it's preteen. Camera isn't as cool anymore.
Not as
so-
cool as his hair.
Ransom, show him your hair. Look how long this is getting. Look at Mama.
Look at Mama so they can see the back.
Look straight.
He's getting
And now
starting
look
to,
sideways.
starting to get a little bit of a rat tail.
So he thinks he wants to just keep growing this out. And then Daddy said maybe he needs a mullet.
No.
What are we going to do with it? Ransom said, I want a mullet. I said, what is it? He goes, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Give me that Santa hat.
All right.
I don't know.
I don't know if Daddy's giving up his Santa hat. His hair might be crazy.
You want it?
Yeah.
Here you go, baby.
I want it. You want pictures?
All right,
So-
you guys going to go play hide and go seek again? See if there's any questions
I'm
for the
Mrs.
kids.
Kringle.
So, if you guys have any questions for the kids, we'll call them back in one at a time.
Yeah.
Mrs.
But-
Kringle is a real.
Easy now. You're going to take out the camera.
So somebody asked, what are some of our favorite Christmas traditions? I think that's a perfect segue because that's actually kind of some of the things we want to talk about
I'll
tonight.
shut that door real quick just so it's not like a... If they go... Sometimes they go in there and they turn us on and then it'll be a loud echo. And they'll be cracking up in there and we don't realize they're watching and so it's funny.
So one of our favorite Christmas traditions to do with the kids
Yeah, he needs a mullet like Preston, huh?
is going every year to see Christmas lights. So we've done that already.
Yeah, if you guys follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you saw that we were looking at Christmas lights the other day. And so we got a video going to come out on that.
And then the second thing that we love to do with the kids is every year, and we were also, when we were kids, are in the church Christmas play. So they have a Christmas program at our church. Unfortunately, this year, as you know what, the pandemic happened and that's not going to happen.
Sorry, moderators, it's not letting me either, so I don't know.
What's wrong?
There's a hidden message. So, like I said a while ago, Gary wasn't a moderator. I had to remake him a moderator. And then it's not letting me, who is that? Let's see. Willis, your message for some reason has to be approved. YouTube does that every now and then if there's a certain word or phrase. Oh, probably because 2 million subscribers. YouTube doesn't like when you do like subscribe to me and things like that. And so it just keeps saying error.
Okay.
So they'll hide it, and then either us or one of the moderators, we have an option to show it, but it just keeps saying error. So either something's up with YouTube tonight, or I'm not real sure. But like I said, we don't mind people talking about their channel or saying what it is. So
Merry Christmas, Nelda. She's not far away. She's from over in Arkansas.
oh, cool. Merry Christmas from Australia. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.
So, just if you get a chance to answer it, do you guys celebrate Christmas like we do here in the States, in Australia? Is it a big, whip-de-doo of celebration, or is it more low-key? Just curious.
Oh, Grandma Jay said that her community church did caroling. That's awesome. We used to go caroling every year with our church, and then at my old church, and then we used to serve in the youth group at our church as sponsors or whatever, helpers, and we would go caroling with them. That's always a good time.
That was one of my favorite times around Christmas, was caroling with,
Yeah.
because we would go to the homes of our church
The
members
shut-ins.
that were no longer able to get out and about, and so it was really a blessing to them. So hopefully we can get back to that, especially when our kids get in youth groups. And
Yeah. So Randy Wilt, I'm glad you're recovering well. We'll be praying that you have a quick, speedy recovery and no hiccups with that.
yep.
Oh, the message was retracted. Okay. So you shared Christmas lights.
Yeah. So
Do you want to share something else?
the other thing that we do every year with the kids, I was just trying to do the kids first, then maybe talk about what we remember when we were kids, is we make a giant pancake on Christmas morning. So I've always tried to find the biggest pan I have, which is probably like a 12-inch.
But do you remember why that started?
Um,
Ranger's first Christmas, new parents were like, oh, we should have got stuff to make a birthday cake for Jesus. Or I think I said that. I think I said, one of my friends' families used to do that, and I always thought that was the coolest thing. I didn't think about it. And so Gary's like, I'll take care of that. And he made the biggest pancake he could find.
Yeah.
And that just has stuck.
yeah, it's like a 2-inch thick, huge pancake, birthday cake pancake for Jesus. And so we always make a huge, the biggest pancake you've ever seen, probably, or at least as big as we can make. And then we do lights, candles, and we sing Happy Birthday, Jesus. So that's one of the things we do. Also, the night before Christmas, we always read the Christmas story. So out of the Bible, we just read the Christmas story. I know it's probably was over their heads a little bit in the beginning,
Yeah.
but it's tradition that we started, and it's something we want to keep going as long as they live here.
Yeah, so I'm reading a lot of your guys' comments, trying not to interrupt Gary,
Oh, go
because
ahead.
one time someone told me I was rude and kept interrupting him.
Go ahead.
But Scott said that moderators can't post links anymore.
No, it was like that on somebody else's live the other night.
They're just taking all the fun away from it. How are you supposed to share about people? You would think they would want people to share about people, because that grows and gets people monetized and more commercials. But I heard Chad said, which I got the email too, I think, that they can put commercials in channels that aren't monetized. If it's a video that's doing really well, they'll place commercials in it. That channel gets no money for it, but YouTube does. But
Sam wants to know where my hat and lights are. Ransom had my
thanks to Payne family, you didn't have to do that.
Ransom had my lights, and Mazzy had my hat, but I got it back.
Yeah. Y'all have a Merry Christmas too, Payne family. Maybe one day all of our family can get together again and we can actually see each other.
And if we do, I hope you bring sausage balls.
You can share pages, just not links. Oh, so if I said Adler put Rustic Woodworking Family's link in, he could do that. I mean, channel in. You just can't share like.
It can't be a hyperlink.
Okay.
Like
Well, at least you can still
I think they're trying.
share channels.
I think they're trying to keep people from going away from YouTube.
Yeah.
So once you're here, I don't think YouTube wants you to leave. They want to hold you captive.
Yeah.
So they can get your watch time probably.
So like used to for Rustic Woodwork or like Reckless Saints, I would put their website so people would go buy their stuff. So I can't do that anymore, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Anyway.
Oh, see, he shared.
Oh, okay. So he put Adler Farm. So yeah, that works. Okay. Have you fried dough before presents this year? My husband died so alone this year as our children cannot come. Have you fried dough before presents? I'm so sorry to hear that about your husband.
Yeah, well, it's
and
really.
that you're alone, Judy. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And what does she mean by fried dough?
So fried dough, I don't know exactly what you mean, but
like fry bread, like what we would call fry bread.
But we fry like pancakes. So if that's kind of what you're talking about, is we cook the pancake before. But
Yeah, Sam Hill, thank you so much. You have a Merry Christmas as well.
thank you, Sam. We appreciate that. You definitely don't have to do that, but thank you. It is appreciated. And we really hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas. In this crazy year, especially, Christmas is one of the brightest things I look forward to every year. So I hope you guys find some happiness in that as well.
Yes. Merry Christmas, Robert. And Merry Christmas, Ron. This has like a really bad glare on it.
Yeah. Goodbye, Rebecca. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Rebecca.
We hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas.
Yes. And I always Rebecca always calls us kids and other people's channels kids, and it makes me feel so young.
Yeah, Rebecca. She's special.
Before, I didn't want people to call me a kid. I'm an adult, but now that I'm 30, how old am I? 36? 37?
You're getting old.
Somewhere. I like being called a kid. Oh, Payne family, that reminds us. Thank you to all of you that have sent us Christmas cards. We keep saying we either need to put that on social media or make a video, and then we forget about it. We forget to do it, and then we post a video, and we're like, dadgummit. But we have received so many Christmas cards from so many channels, but from subscribers as well, and that is truly awesome. We didn't expect that. We got our first one in the mail from a subscriber, and I was like, wow. And then it's like they just keep showing up every day. And we truly, truly appreciate that. The kids get so excited every time they see Christmas cards and things, especially, you know, not only from the people around here that has sent them every year, but from you guys. So we really appreciate that.
Merry Christmas, Val Frazier. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it.
Thank you. We truly appreciate that.
And I think they said it was called elephant ears, is what some people call it, the fried bread, maybe, or the fried things.
So as Native Americans, fry bread is a thing. So
yeah, but not necessarily on Christmas. But yeah,
no.
It's kind of a
in
cultural
Indian
thing.
tacos.
Yeah.
So it looks like Annie Ann owes Chad a hug.
Thanks, Sam. He said that super chat was to help get that coyote you missed. Hey, I'll probably use that to buy a box of shells because...
Yeah, someone commented and said he might try some different ammo that shoots flatter, I guess.
Yeah, I used about half a box getting my Browning sighted in.
Which stinks because you can't go buy any shells right now.
Well, actually, okay, Christmas miracle. Want me to tell them about the Christmas miracle?
Yeah.
Okay, so this isn't exactly a Christmas miracle, but as you know, 22 caliber shells or 22 long rifle. I'm not going to say. I'm dancing around the word.
Demonetized.
So those are hard to find. They haven't been in Walmart for like 2 or 3 months. Well, guess what? I went to Walmart today on my lunch break.
Thank you, Anna Marie.
I swung by the outdoor counter, and guess what was on the shelf? Like 5 boxes, 100-pack of the 22s.
Chad and I were just talking about
that I've been looking for
a few days ago.
Well, and not only were they on the shelf, but the guy told me, I said, hey, how much are those? I want to know how much they are. They are clearance for $5 a box. And I was like, give me all 5 boxes. That's awesome. So I call that a Christmas miracle. I don't know about y'all because they haven't been there for 2 months and they just showed up.
Hey, David22, you're right on time.
Yeah, you're here just in time. But so check out your local Walmart.
Fire stick pellets.
Yeah, what does he call it?
Scott Brum said fire stick pellets.
Fire stick pellets. So Walmart had 22 fire stick pellets, and they said that they're going to get a bunch after the first of the year.
You didn't tell him which one you went to, did you? Matt be beating you over there.
No, I ain't going to tell him.
It was Pryor Walmart, Matt.
So I work in Pryor.
I asked at Pryor Walmart the other day, and the lady's like, yeah, we had a ton of, she said 2 different calibers this morning. She said some men walked in and bought every box. She said, I keep trying to put a limit on these so people quit doing that. She said, and then they go sell them for a lot more.
And here's my thing. I wouldn't have bought every...
Sorry.
I wouldn't have bought every box they had, but they were $5 a box.
Well, I guess you did the same thing. And you left the other kind.
They were regularly $9 a box. And there were more other ones.
Well, it's not like you bought 20 boxes.
No, I didn't buy them out. So I do want to make sure everybody has some to go around, but I won't need any now for a couple years.
Paragon Ranch. Come on, Gary, tell us which Walmart. It's probably in your area.
Till after the next election. I won't need any more. I won't need any more. So
let's not get on that rabbit hole. But what was I going to say?
Payne family, I'm not selling them for profit. Don't ask. I will give you some if you need some, probably, but I'm not going to sell them for profit. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
For me.
You shouldn't have said they were $5. You should have been like, man, I got a good deal. $15. Anybody want some?
Yeah, they were $20. No, they were a good deal. So anyway, they said though Academy was getting a bunch and that Walmart was getting a bunch for the first of the year. So look at your local Academy and Walmarts around the 1st or 2nd and see if they have more in stock. Hey, Sissy. Okay.
Oh, never mind. So what was the next thing? Scott said he's out. We can't talk about the Chiefs or anything like that on here. Scott, give us a thumbs down.
Uh-oh, don't.
What was that game that was so close? What did we watch Sunday? Anyway.
Chiefs.
That was a close game, but there was another one. Let's see.
Hey, Johnny. My nephew Johnny's here.
Hey, Johnny.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
We have card and envelope and Christmas stuff for you guys. So we'll either send it with Nana or something and get it to you guys.
A little hint, you'll get to pick out your own present.
Did you talk about the things you wanted to talk about?
Cheney, I got to see a little bit of the Christmas star last night. Yeah, I talked about the stuff down here. I didn't talk about any of this.
Okay, so one reason why we disguise our Christmas presents.
Thanks, Sam. Boomer Sooner. They've only been Big 12 champions 6 years in a row. I don't know if there's any Texas fans on here.
If we ever make it to a national championship, though, we always choke.
If we go to a national championship, though, I will be there with my Santa hat on.
It's in Dallas, right?
Yeah, but it's not a Final Four or anything.
Oh.
But.
Shoot. Oh, okay. So the reason we have to disguise our presents is because, well, there's kind of a couple different reasons, but the main reason we started doing it because the kids would shake and try to figure it out, and our kids aren't big enough for us to leave them home alone yet. But when we were kids and we were old enough for our parents to leave us home alone, my sister Sarah, who used to be in here, I don't know if they still are, she said she only did this one time, maybe, would open her presents while my mom was gone. Like, she would take like a knife or something and cut the tape, and like, she was good at it. Undo them. One year she got jeans and she wore the jeans around like all day, and then 30 minutes before it was time for my mom to get home, she put them back in there, wrapped them up, got the paper just right, stuck them back underneath the tree. I don't remember what else she opened that year, but she would open them and then put them back and not tell my mom.
Which is amazing because, and if Sarah, if you're on here, Cassie's selling you out right now, so really sorry about that. I tried to tell her not to get her to tell that story, but.
Alicia, is that how you say it? She used to do the same thing. And I was little, so like Sarah was probably like 10, 12. And my oldest sister was like 15, 16 if she was 10, 12, which she would stay in her room all day and then the last 30 minutes come out and be like, clean the house, Mama's gonna come. And so if Sarah was 10, 12, I was probably like 6, 8, and she wouldn't help me open mine, and it would make me so mad. I'm like, because I knew I would like rip mine or I wouldn't be able to put them back together. So she wouldn't help me, and that would make me so mad. But if I told Mom, she would have like punched me in the nose. So we get along great now. I used to open my presents and rewrap them too. Y'all are some terrible kids.
Ed, we're worried, like, if our kids knew which presents were theirs, they'd be more tempted to unwrap them and rewrap them. But I inspect the tape. Like, I look at the tape to see if it's been pulled and, like, reattached. Because I don't trust my kids. Because if they think like her and they think like me, they're going to do something like that.
Yeah. And so I used to shake them and stuff all the time. Gary, we were thinking about some Christmas memories to share. I remember one year when my parent, like, I would look for my presents when my parents were gone. And so I looked for them and I found some Air Jordans in my parents' closet. And we didn't have much money growing up. And so I did not think I would ever get any Air Jordan shoes. And I found them in the closet and I put them on and I thought, these are amazing.
She believes she can fly.
And so Michael Jordan was my all-time favorite. I thought I was going to make it in the WNBA. Then I realized that I was short and slow, so that didn't work out too well.
You weren't that slow probably in high school.
Wasn't very fast. I did play college volleyball and basketball. I did have some hops. But anyway, not WNBA material. So when Mom got home, though, I couldn't not tell her. Like, as soon as she walked in the door, I was just like, wah! Like, I couldn't not tell her. And so she goes, which Matt, you'll know who I'm talking about. She goes, well, it doesn't matter. Those are your cousins Justin's anyway.
Ha ha.
I was like,
broken her heart.
She said, Lynn asked me to keep them here so that he wouldn't find them, so they're not yours. And I can't remember how soon out I found those or how long out, but I was devastated. And then I opened them on Christmas morning. I was so excited, and Mom was like, I just told you that because I was mad that you found them and wore them around. I really wanted to surprise you. So
Yeah.
yeah, anyway, they weren't Justin's, but
that was a good one though.
yeah. So then one year we wanted a Nintendo so bad, and Mom had probably found out that Sarah opens presents. I don't know. And so there was a present under the tree. Matt, you'll know who I'm talking about again. It said Mama Mickle on it, and it was a pretty big present. And I was like, "Why'd you get Mama Mickle?" And Mom never. She was just like, "Oh, she just wanted some house shoe or some slippers and a robe."
Working on it, Ed.
I don't remember what she said. What?
He wants me to put my lights back on blink.
Oh. And so it just sat there. No one ever shook it, nothing, because we're like, it's Mama Mickle's. We don't care. And so on Christmas morning, we opened all the presents, and then Mom's like, okay, you guys need to open this in. And we're like, that's Mama Mickle's, which that's what we called my grandma. She was like, no, I was lying. It's yours. And we opened it, and it was a Nintendo. It was like, we couldn't believe it, so.
So her grandma's disguise package was actually a Nintendo. So who was it? I think this is important. Green Acres Birds. He asked if we could talk about the true meaning of Christmas to people that might not know. So let's do that real quick before we wind up. So yeah, so we celebrate, and I think we're not getting to do as much of it this year, like in person, because we usually have things like a Christmas Eve service at our church where we get to focus even more. But we get to definitely tell our kids the real reason why we celebrate Christmas. They know that we celebrate Christmas to celebrate the birth of Jesus into this world. And as some scholars argue back and forth, it may not be on this exact date and this exact time. Yeah, we know. But whether it is or whether it isn't, one side of the aisle or the other, we believe that Jesus came to this world so he could eventually go to the cross and die for our sins. And that's why we celebrate Christmas. Our kids know that through and through. They know that the Christmas hat and the lights and stuff is all for fun, but they know the true meaning. And so hopefully you guys too do as well.
Mary's Ranch. Sorry I missed your comment earlier.
But I think that was important enough to just kind of make sure and say that is what we believe.
Yes.
And we are so thankful that happened because now we have the opportunities for eternal life, which is means the most.
Yeah, and when we did our Halloween video, some people were shocked that we celebrated Halloween. Some people might be shocked that we do Santa Claus stuff, but our kids know the true meaning behind all that stuff, and they know for us, Halloween isn't about being scary. It's about having fun and dressing up and getting to be your favorite character and go get candy. Christmas, they know the true meaning of Christmas and why we celebrate it, but they also love the magic of everything else.
Yeah.
And so our video coming out with the lights will also have, we do this thing called a shepherd's treasure. The elf on the shelf is huge. When it came out, I can't remember how old the kids was, and I was like, not doing that. Gary said we lie to our kids enough. And so we never did it. Mazzy, you guys know Mazzy, like she loves the magic and the everything. And so she wanted an elf so bad, and I found this thing called shepherd's treasure, and we'll talk about it on our video. And it's a shepherd that comes to your house and searches around your house for a baby Jesus. So every night he moves and he's looking for baby Jesus, and then on Christmas morning he finds baby Jesus. So she loves that, and we've been doing that for 4 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then she really wanted an elf, and so this year there's 2 elves, but they're just kind of a fun little thing. But David is kind of more what we focus on, because not only does he move, but he also brings a little card with scripture on it, and then it gives you like something to do, like make Christmas cards for your neighbors, or make I don't know, I can't think right now.
It's just for fun. It's fun,
Yeah. So anyway,
hey Jennifer, welcome. Jennifer Aiken.
Oh, hello. I think she was in here earlier because Matt was telling her thank you for the Christmas card.
Oh, I missed her.
yeah, it's hard to keep seeing everybody. But anyway, that's just some things we do, and it's in fun. But they know the true meaning behind all of it. So,
Yeah.
and those fun things will pass as they get older. The true meaning will always stay there as the foundation and as the truth. So
Yeah, and as they get older, they'll get we'll try to do even more. We try to keep everything age appropriate for them. So whenever they were really little, we didn't bust out the full King James version on them or anything. We took the little kitty Bible and read the Christmas story out of that. But as they get older, they understand more every year. They comprehend more. We get to ask them questions, and they really get into it though. So it's something that we continue to keep doing. We will keep doing so.
Scott Brum, praying for Debbie as she goes in the hospital for blockage. It's funny what kids get so used to, and when the norm doesn't happen or throws something, it disrupts everything. Elsia, is that how you say that? Elsia, I said it a while ago, but she said that at their church they had their program and the kids did their play. Our kids have missed that so much. They were supposed to have their big Christmas program at school, and they weren't able to do that. And then our church has been doing more online stuff lately, just because the numbers got so bad here, and they felt that was what was best for the people in our church. And so we weren't able to do our program, but we'll be able to do it in the future. And this past Sunday, I shared on Facebook our church's service. And if any of you clicked on that, it was probably kind of random to you, but I literally bawled through the entire thing. I know I'm like a tomboy and stuff, but I cry easily. But that was like extra special because we haven't got to see a lot of people.
She does cry easy.
I do cry easy. And it's an ugly cry.
It's beautiful.
And so there was what our church has been doing for the online thing is people will like do this in video, and they incorporate singing or scripture reading or different things. They shared Christmas memories. And so it was like 20-30 minutes of people from our church just sharing things. And it was awesome just to get to see everybody. And I didn't realize how much I'd missed everybody until I saw that. That's why I was crying, because I'm like, I stay in my pajamas. I go out and feed the animals. Oh, it's time for church. Let me watch it. And then when I saw everybody, I was like, I've missed you guys.
Yeah,
So,
getting out of our routine is just kind of bummed us out on some aspects in Christmas. But at the same time, we've also found,
our
other
church
ways.
has reached a lot of people through this online
Yeah.
thing that they never would have reached.
But we've also got to do things with our family that we haven't got to do before.
Yeah.
So there's been some bright sides to the dark part. So, and back and forth. But this is temporary. This is probably only going to be this year. I feel like we'll get back to normal soon. And, we're going to do it twice as big. We might even go live on YouTube on our next Christmas play, so you guys can see the kids, do their Christmas play
They always
next year.
have a spring musical too, so maybe we can do that.
Yeah, we'll do something. Hey, M. Pedmar, I don't think I got to tell you hi earlier. I saw you commenting the brain and stuff, so hey, I just wanted to tell you hi and Merry Christmas.
Green Acres Bird said he's got 179 subscribers, so we talked about him earlier. He's a younger kid with chickens and has a YouTube channel. And he's faithful to watch and comment on ours, and we've watched several of his. So he would love to get to 200. If you guys want to go over there and check him out, that would make his day. And it's always good to see kids doing stuff, but especially being faithful at uploading, videoing, and editing and all that. It's a lot of work. So it's really cool to see kids do that.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. And let's see. No, we don't have midnight mass. We usually have just a Christmas Eve service is what our church usually does. But this year,
we usually have a Christmas Eve candlelight service.
Candlelight service, that's what it is. But it's not at midnight. But it's a fun tradition. Sometimes we don't get to go because of our family dinners that conflict, but they do it every year, and yeah, it's a great thing.
Is Siri trying to talk to me?
Don't talk to Siri.
Oh, sounds like someone's. You hear them?
Yeah, they're playing.
So, You have some things on here that you were going to share.
Yeah. So one of my favorite Christmas gifts ever is one of the things I want to talk about. And if you're from my generation,
Naughty G, they do like the Grinch.
or maybe if you're from a generation that had kids our age, one of the two, then you'll remember the much desired starter jacket. So has anybody remember those big, thick starter jackets? You pull them over your head.
I wanted a Dallas Cowboy one so bad.
I had the Dallas Cowboy one.
I thought you had Packers.
And then I had the Packers one.
Jeez, you were spoiled.
It was like 3 years later, I made a change. I flipped from the Cowboys to the Packers, and I got
Traitor.
I got my Brett Favre jersey. It was all because of Brett Favre. But I got my Brett Favre jersey. But you could put your hands in them.
Scott Brown.
They were so warm, and it was like...
Scott, we can't agree on anything. We agreed on what Russell Wilson the other night.
Anyway, so that...
Those things were warm, Matt.
That
Friendly.
ultimate Christmas gift though for me was that starter jacket, and I don't know if it's still in my old closet at home. Probably
I think
not.
I got one when Walmart started selling
And
them.
they were awesome though. They were for like back then they were like $100, which was really expensive, maybe 80, but probably the most expensive jacket I'd ever owned at that
Chad,
point.
I've never met your brother Kyle, but him and I could be friends if he likes Dallas.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Go Pack, go! I still got a little place in my heart for the Packers. I'm not as big of an Aaron Rodgers fan as I was Brett Favre.
He's clutch when it comes down to
But
it.
back in the Reggie White, Brett Favre days, man, the Packers were a force to be reckoned with, to say the least.
Cindy, no, my shoulder didn't bruise, and it wasn't sore the next day. It was sore for probably an hour. It felt weird. But
She's going to start lifting weights
Jeez.
and going to have to pump up a little bit.
That was a lot. I knew it was going to kick, but man.
It's a 50.0 caliber and
Ray. Okay, we'll talk about it in a second, Ray.
100 grains. Sorry, that's the smallest
No,
you can
for it.
get.
That's all they make, right?
Yeah, so no, you can get 100 or 120 grains.
Oh, heck no.
So you can get a stronger impact.
Who would want that? They're going to kill a buffalo? Ray Metcalf, $10 for Walmart jar of Christmas herring and cooler section by the meat, pickled in wine sauce.
That is right up her alley.
So he messaged me the other day and he said, I've been trying to catch you all alive because I need to give you some money for pickled herring or something like that. And I was like, I do not know what that is. And he said, weren't you the one talking about sushi on Brandon and Stephanie's live over at Rustic Woodworking Family? I was like, yeah. And so, I don't know.
Yes, she is going to
Do you
try
know what it is? Is it raw? Because I eat cooked sushi.
And maybe...
And I eat cooked seafood. I don't eat raw. Like my shrimp, I eat, what's it called? Boiled?
Yeah.
I don't like fried shrimp. I mean, I'll eat it, but I'll pick the crust off of it. But Stephanie got to go. Hey, guys.
Hey, Doris from...
Good night, Stephanie. Have a Merry Christmas. Tell the kids we said Merry Christmas.
From Carlisle, Pennsylvania, Doris Little.
Jar of Mystery.
Jar of Mystery. Let me get something real quick.
It's not cooked, it's pickled. I do like a lot of pickled
Cassie
stuff.
likes pickled stuff, and she.
Hi, Ten Toes. How are you? I think I saw you were from Bartlesville. Isn't that who we saw was from Bartlesville?
Bartlesville.
So Bartlesville has those little kiddie rides. Remember how we kept saying we were wanting to go before Ranger got too big? I bet he's too big now.
Yeah, he's too big.
Gary doesn't like that kind of stuff.
Hey, Big Mama and KC.
Oh, we were just talking about
Chiefs.
my homie.
So Patrick Mahomes, man, he's
Ray, don't you trust strangers? I always wanted to be on Fear Factor. You guys remember? Raise your hand if you remember that. Fear Factor. Because I can eat almost anything. My biggest fear was if they made me do anything with mice. Oh, I'll take 1,000 snakes. I hate snakes, but I'll take 1,000 snakes over mice. But I wanted to be on Fear Factor so bad. And so I could probably eat it, but...
How about, I've got an idea.
Is it good? Like, Ray, are you wanting me to eat this because it's good? Or you're wanting me to eat this because it's disgusting?
I'm thinking we've got a new video coming in 2021. Fear Factor, Walker Farm Fam. Walker Farm Fam Fear Factor. Cassie is the only contestant. Maybe we can get Ranger to contest as well. But,
Ranger can't eat stuff. Hang on. Jenny said, yes, it had a beautiful tiger face on the back. I was so upset. Is she talking about starter jackets?
Would you eat a roach?
I bought my son an LSU starter jacket and he gave it to his girlfriend. I paid $150 for his jacket. Holy cow! LSU, I would have gave it away too. Kidding.
Ten Toes said that Ranger and Mazzy would fit in the park still at Bartlesville.
Oh. I wonder if they'll have it open. Why isn't Gary taking the family on a Christmas hayride behind the four-wheeler? Because he drives crazy.
I took Ransom on a ride a while ago. He's been begging me to take him on a ride.
Scott, you like LSU?
Hey, if you're a football fan, I'm a friend of yours. I don't care who you're cheering for.
I like to give people a hard time. I'll root for anybody, especially if it's a good game. A lot of people don't like NFL, and I totally understand that. But I love NFL, and when NFL is over in February, I'm like, now what do I do on Sundays? I mean, other than go to church and stuff. But I love watching.
Other than serving our Savior, Christ, what else could you do on Sundays?
That sounded
the football's
really
gone.
bad.
What are we going to do?
That sounded bad.
Yeah, it sounded bad.
But I love NFL because every team that comes on, I find someone that played for OU, OSU, was a standout at Clemson, or like LSU, whatever, that I remember watching, and I watch them and I cheer for them. And so if I have to say, if someone said, who's your favorite team? I'd probably say Cowboys because that's who it's always been. They have let me down a million times in my life. And every time I'm like, yes, it's the year.
They always will, but they do have CD Lamb now, so they get something.
And so, but they have a lot of players that I like. And then I like a lot of different teams because of certain players on the team. So I like talking football. Rangers never allowed to play football because I would be like, ooh, the entire time. I told him he could be the kicker or the punter. That's up to him because he's a soccer player. But anyway, I like watching it.
Yeah, she's going to continue to get let down, and that's okay because that's what Dallas Cowboy fans are used to. They'll just kind of take it. So.
Oh, Rustic Woodworking Family is watching us live with a prisoner. That must not be Stephanie anymore.
Live with a prisoner?
Yeah, he said, wait on a train to pass, watching Walker Farr Fam live with a prisoner. This is the first time for everything. Tell him to subscribe when he gets out.
Well, subscribe, hit that bell for notification, give us a thumbs up. But think about where you went wrong, because now is your time, prisoner, to turn it around. This is not a snapshot. Life is a film reel. Tomorrow's a new day, and the next day, and the next day. So wake up tomorrow, make better decisions, and you're going to be somewhere else rather than the back of Brandon's car next Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. No,
only Gary could turn that into a positive.
I think that's the whole thing. This whole 2020 pandemic is a positive because it's a film reel, guys. It's not a snapshot. We've got tomorrow and the next day and the next day. You can find a Santa hat and go live on YouTube. It's going to be good.
If we can do it, anybody can.
Yeah, if we can. And no, I tease. God has blessed us immensely.
We have 194 watching. That's awesome.
Sorry, I shouldn't rant.
So, I haven't thumbs up it yet. I should probably thumbs up it.
So, yes.
Have you thumbs up it?
And yes, I did. So, yes, in Louisiana, you've got LSU and the Saints. I love LSU's coach. I can't remember his name right now, but if you'll say it probably. But I absolutely...
Miles?
No. Les Miles is gone. It's their new coach. He's from Louisiana.
Oh, the guy that talks like this.
Yeah. Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
Is that how all people talk down there?
I think
or certain areas?
No, I think it's a majority. Go Tigers. What's his name? She'll tell me.
Payne Finley, good pep talk, go team.
Hey, if somebody's in the back of a squad car and Brandon was able to wrestle you down, Brandon, I bet you were nice to this person, but that there's more to life. It's gonna get better. Like, you've hit bottom. That's the good news. Like, you're
only
not
up from here.
You don't got much further to go. You're gonna go up, and God bless you. We hope you do great. Oregon has the coolest jerseys.
Yeah, I like watching Oregon and the Seahawks because their jerseys are awesome.
And Ohio, we love Ohio. Baker Mayfield danced on Ohio State's field, and now he's in Cleveland. What's that word I'm looking for? Not coincidence, but irony. in that.
Yeah.
That like he,
You know I'm not good with words.
I don't know, irony, but isn't that the irony there?
Anything else on your list over there?
No, I think I'm good. I mean, so our families always have a really big Christmas.
There's a lot of awesome people in here because they're saying "Go Cowboys."
Yeah, our family always has a really big Christmas
Roll Tide.
with like 60 to 80 to 100 people. So we have to rent out a huge community building.
Coach O.
Coach O, yeah. That's where we do.
That's hard to remember.
No, but his actual name.
Yeah,
But yeah.
sorry.
But we always have to rent out a community building. So that's definitely while our Christmas celebration's off. We have a lot of elderly and they're not going to be able to make it. And we don't want to, put them at risk. So everything's going to be staying small this year on my side of the family or just gift exchanges and that type of thing.
Yeah.
So
I used to live in Oregon. They make you pay a side there, ducks or beaver. They make you pick a side there.
ducks or beavers.
Who's the Beavers?
Oregon State.
Oh, there's another team.
See, Cassie didn't even know. I think it's Oregon State.
Do they have cool uniforms?
Ed Orgeron. Not all of us talk like that. So Alicia, you don't all talk like that. That's kind of heart wrenching.
We went to Louisiana a couple of years ago, and I didn't hear anybody talk like that.
No, but what did you get from that gas station?
We were barely in Louisiana.
No, we were all way down by New Orleans.
Natchitoches.
Oh,
Yeah, we did go to New Orleans, didn't we?
Yeah.
That didn't count. Ugh, I'll never go back there.
The stuffed
I
sausages.
think I was walking in pee at New Orleans. Ugh.
Cassie, that's their mecca. They like it.
Out. But we went to Natchitoches. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Natchitoches.
Natchitoches.
Um,
Go Tigers.
and what did I get at that gas station? Crackling something? Or
Crackling.
pork rinds. Homemade pork rinds and something else.
Pig's feet? No.
I didn't get any pig's feet. I got some kind of weird soda.
Nah. Yeah, and those chips was kettle. Anyway, there were a lot.
I do like to eat weird stuff. I gotta remember pickled heron. That's what he said. The man's name is Orgeron.
Orgeron. Ed
Orgeron.
Orgeron. Orgeron. We're probably butchering that, but anyway, he's one of my favorite college football coaches.
They marked their territory in New Orleans. I was like, we were only there because we were going on a cruise, and that's where we were.
We poured it out.
Out of. So we were only there a night, and it was us and 8 other couples of our friends from high school and things.
7 or 8.
Yeah. And so everybody's like, let's go see. And some people had been there before. They're like, we want to show you this or that. And so we went. Once it got dark, I was like, I'm done. But also, I was like, am I stepping in water because they've like cleaned the streets, or are people like peeing in the streets and I'm stepping in pee? Like, I couldn't do it. I went back to the hotel, cleaned my shoes, never go back. Never.
I like the food. The food was really good.
No.
The food was really good.
The food was decent, but that place in Tahlequah that was Cajun food was good. And
Yeah.
that's 30 minutes from our house.
Yeah, but it was really good. So sometimes you gotta experience life a little. Now she knows she doesn't want to go back. So
If anybody's in the northeast Oklahoma or something like that, if you know where Tahlequah is, there's a little Cajun place there. Do you remember what it's called?
not offhand, but it's good.
It's real good. Payne family, have you guys ever eaten there?
Ray Metcalf said pickled herring and not sushi, fish bait, not fish bait. So I think it's just fish. It's pickled.
You need to go and get it tonight.
If we'll save it for a video. So stick around to the end of one of our videos this next week. Cassie's going to try.
Promise that.
Cassie's going to, if I can find it at Walmart, he said it was there, and he paid you for it. So
North Louisiana, they just sound like us. Down south, they sound like Coach O.
Okie Living goes to Tahlequah every summer to float the river. That's one thing that we used to do quite a bit.
We haven't done it in a while. We need to.
No, we need to take the kids. It's a lot of fun. The Illinois River is just a blast. It's one of the hidden gems here in Oklahoma.
Google Cajun food, Tahlequah, Oklahoma, and you'd probably find it. But it was good.
You're just stuck on that. You must be hungry.
I'm not. I had a bologna sandwich for supper.
Sam, we talked about, so there was a video way back that we did. What did you try? Sushi? On that video? Walmart sushi. Well, we promised on that video, Scott, that if we had so many comments that Cassie would actually eat some pickled pig's feet on live. So I'm going to go back and look at that video and see if we made that many yet. Because if there's the comments, you said you would do it. So that's already a given.
You made that up. Lenny Brock's Cajun. Yes, that's what it was.
Oh, Ray said 1 million views or less guaranteed. Clickbait. Pickled herring challenge. Ray, if you know your analytics, I'm in.
1 million views or less. That could be one. Right?
I think Ray's a salesman.
You were all in. I was like, wait.
Well, I'm in for different reasons because I want to see Cassie eat it. And that's just enough for me. But Ray said you got it.
See,
That's why I keep her around, Ray, because she's here for me.
from Mullen, Illinois, thank you so much for being here and watching. We appreciate that. And Ransom, he's a mess. We got some piles of chat delivered earlier today, and as soon as he got home, we got rocks. Isn't that what he called them?
Yeah.
We were doing the chores, and I said, Gary, look at him. He was driving his electric four-wheeler, Razor four-wheeler. He had his helmet on, up the chat piles.
And this was a full load of chat. So it was like 15 tons all dumped into one pile. And that's like 8 foot tall at the top, or 6 foot at least. And he was trying to ride the top and
Pickled catfish. Anyway, Gary went and got him off of there because his four-wheeler was almost like this. Yeah, so,
there was a problem with that one. That's why I wouldn't let it go through.
yeah.
But
Some of the comments we can prove, some not. So I was going to actually hide that one because I had a cuss word in it.
yeah, Ransom is a daredevil. He doesn't know any fear. And someday, I hope it doesn't hurt too bad, but it's going to hurt a little bit because, just like that, he went straight up that chat pile. If that thing would have rolled over
Hi,
backwards,
Pathways Homestead. Thanks for being here.
it would have really hurt him. But he had on his helmet, so hopefully that would have helped him some. But
That
kid,
four-wheeler is heavy, though. It's an electric four-wheeler, got 24 volt.
it's got a good low center of gravity, though. He hasn't turned it over. So.
Yeah, but it is stinking heavy.
Yeah, it is.
Tell us what else you did today, Gary.
Okay. Do you want me to tell them? So
These are our 216 faithful people.
So here's how random our life is. Okay, 2 weeks ago, Cassie said she drives a minivan, mind you. She drives a minivan because we have 3 kids, and then we have a lot of other things that we take around with us, like a wagon with chairs and accessories. So she drives a minivan. The other day, Cassie said, "You know what? I'd really like a small pickup." I said, "Oh yeah, what kind?"
I've always driven a truck, and I miss it so bad.
So I said, "What kind of pickup?" But she says, like a Toyota Tacoma.
I've been saying that for a while, though.
Or Chevy Colorado or something. And I was like, "Yeah, it'd be nice to have one." I said, "But you drive a minivan." And she's like, "Well," here's how she justified it. "If you got one, a pickup, and you drove it to work and back and got rid of your little car, then I could steal it sometimes and I could go drive it."
And he could drive the minivan.
Well, guess what?
Because his car is little.
My car is a 2-door.
And it's a manual, and I refuse to drive a transmission unless my life depends on it.
So it's a 5-speed. So fast forward, we may have had a conversation or two about it in the last week or two. So fast forward to today.
Cool, a Jeep. Awesome, Sam.
I went to get a cup of coffee this morning, and at the normal place that I stop on my way to work, I looked across the road, and setting up on this little hill was nothing less than a Toyota Tacoma. And so I was like, well, I guess I better go check and see what the number is.
Every Tacoma you find is either $75 million or has 500,000 miles on it.
Yeah, so I went and checked on this Tacoma. It didn't have a ton of miles. It's about 12 to 15 years old. So it's a 2005 model, but it had reasonable miles on
You're
it.
talking really loud, I think.
Sorry. And I had Cassie go check it out. And what did you say?
Looks awesome. I really like it. Which I can't say if I like a vehicle until I can open the door. If I open the door and even get a hint of cigarette smoke, I'm out. So I just real sensitive to cigarette smoke, and I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So especially if they spray a whole bunch of stuff and try to cover it up. And so the outside and looking through the windows, I was like, someone has taken great care of it, because usually they haven't. And it looks really nice. And then, sorry.
So, long story short, Cassie went by, looked
Go
at it.
Bears.
She said, thumbs up. I like that truck. And so I said, hey, guy. I called him. I don't know what his name was. I know his name, but I said, hey, I want to come look at that truck. And I said, Cassie, can you meet me there? What?
I had to get that swallowed. Okay, now you may talk.
So I said, Cassie, will you meet me there? So,
Hey, guy.
so we went and drove this little truck, this little Toyota Tacoma. And again, I'm just replacing my Honda Civic with this if I buy it. And if we buy it, we're paying cash because
Yes, Jenny, I can't sit on the ground. Luckily, the minivan, I don't feel like I'm sitting on the ground, but I can't drive his Civic because even when he had an automatic, because I feel like I couldn't see anything. And at night, I felt like the lights to everything, like it's too small. I've driven a truck since I was first drove a truck when I was like 6.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
They're fun. So I told this guy, I looked up the Blue Book value and I was like, all right, I can buy it. I'll offer him, but I'm not going to give him over the trade-in value. So if I wanted to go trade it in tomorrow, and I did a vehicle history report, everything checked out. So Cassie liked it. I liked it.
I opened the door and it smelled good.
And she opened the door and it smelled good. So I gave him an offer that I did not think he would take. That was below the Kelly Blue Book value of trade-in.
Hey, Simply Jan. You've maybe been in here, but I missed you. And I promise we're going to do that video. Sorry, go ahead.
So I gave him an offer that was below trade-in value, and I honestly thought I was going to walk away and he would not take it. Well, guess what?
Cash talks.
He took it. I said, if I got you this amount of dollars today in cash, would you take it? And he goes, yeah, I'll take it. So we are the proud.
We're both like, oh.
Wow.
You need to see Payne Family's comment in a little bit.
Yeah, so we're the proud new owners of a 2005 Toyota Tacoma, and I will be selling my Honda Civic very soon. So
when was the last time you didn't have a Honda Civic?
if you're in the market for a 2008 Honda Civic 5-speed with
That's in really good condition.
150,000 miles on it, hit me up. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you know.
But for real, when was the last time you didn't have a Honda Civic?
So I've been driving a Honda Civic ever since I was 19 or 20. So I've been driving one for 17 years.
Dang.
So I commute
Now
back.
I kind of feel bad.
I commute back and forth to work.
Gary loves driving a truck though too.
My first one got 220,000 miles and I sold it. My second one got 310,000 miles and I sold it. This one has 150, so it's just getting broken in. The reason I love the Civics is because I get 38 miles to the gallon. So if you got very many miles,
they go and go and go and go.
Yeah, but either way, now Cassie's happy because she's got a truck to steal. I'm happy because I actually bought a truck, and we're both happy because, well, it's Christmas. Why not? We're happy people.
Yeah. So the Payne family said you need to get a limo because there's plenty of room. Tell them about what kind of limo you're looking for.
Oh, so I have this idea that if I bought a limousine that had one of those roll-up windows behind it, that I could put Cassie and the kids in the back, and then I could roll it up for like road trips. And the
Did
kids,
you say put me back there?
yeah, or she could sit behind me. I don't care. But the kids get loud on road trips, so I'd throw that window up, and we'd all be in bliss. So anyway, that's our truck story for the day.
Mary Beth, I completely understand that and am with you, but it seems to be getting better. But I just enjoy watching it.
Yeah, it's just random. I was telling Cassie, how random is it that we woke up this morning not even thinking about buying a pickup, and then by the end of the day we owned one. But we had talked about it before.
Yeah,
so
I've talked about Tacomas for years, and then we've talked about you maybe now that we live closer. We used to live further from Gary's work, but now we live closer, and you get to work from home quite a bit. So
yeah, I don't drive as many miles now into work, and also the key for me is I bought it at trade-in value. So if I want to sell it, as a lot of you know, probably Toyotas hold the value good, so I can get rid of it if I need to. It's not a big deal. But yeah, thank you for the congratulations. It's kind of weird for me because I'm always used to driving a an economical car. I've made this decision for 15 years to drive a really economical car to save money.
Sam.
But we have enough now that we've budgeted that we can I can spend a little more on gas and it's not going to break the bank. So
Couch for Gary tonight. Yeah, and I would love to one day get like a Canyon or a Colorado.
Or a Tacoma.
Well, I really like the Tacomas.
Because I bought that thing for you.
Yeah, but like I'd like to try them all out. Like when there's no kids and I don't need room, like drive one for about a year and then get a different one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I
love trucks and I love little trucks for some reason. Not the Honda trucks. Those look weird. Sorry if you have one. What year was that we decided that looked weird? The last model they had?
Yeah.
They look like a minivan with a bed on them.
Don't offend anybody that's got one.
But I know people that have the older Honda trucks, and I think they look neat. But I like the Jeep trucks. Gary's not a fan. I would get a Jeep truck if I could. It'd probably kill my back, though.
I would either get a Wrangler or my 1960 CJ6, which is the best. So
This is amazing. As Gary rambles, 213 watching 228 likes. Ridgeline.
Is there anything else on here? So we really, really, really just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. That was the whole purpose of this. Christmas is our favorite time. If you can't tell,
Gary is Mr. Christmas.
I love Christmas. Like
as you can tell, he splurged on Christmas lights this year that he's always wanted, and yeah, he loves Christmas.
Thanks, Big Mom and Casey. But I love Christmas. I hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas with your families.
Are you ending this?
No, I was telling them.
I'm having fun.
No, this is the point though of us coming live tonight.
Yes.
Was we wanted to tell you guys Merry Christmas. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas. If you don't get to see that extended family, don't let it ruin your Christmas, because just as my grandpa told me, my grandpa's 86 years old, and he said we're gonna give it heck next year. So
that's the thing. Gary's grandpa has a brand new Ford Ranger. I want to drive it.
Yeah. He said it needs to, because it needs new gas in it.
He bought a brand new Ford Ranger and he's only driven it like 5 miles.
Yeah, it sets a lot. So he said you need to come take it and drive it and put new gas in it. So we'll do that sometime.
Gary is radiating joy tonight. It puts him in a good mood. And he got a new truck. But he says it's for me and it is for me. But you love driving trucks.
So, and it's a new truck, but it's a 15-year-old truck. With
that's how we buy vehicles.
With 142,000 miles on it. So if you think Gary went way out and splurged, I did a little bit.
Merry Christmas, Paragon Ranch.
But it's a 15-year-old truck with 142,000 miles. But nonetheless, we were really excited about it.
If you like Christmas Vacation, the movie, email me. I have something for you.
Oh, I love it. It's got a little bit of language.
Yeah.
I need the kids to be older.
Gary needs the kids to be older. I was going to say something. What was it? I thought it was Flat Grass. You guys reminded me of something. What was I gonna say? Oh, Ray said, I put pickled herring challenge in YouTube search and a few popped up. Stinky fish, 100,000 to 757,000 views. I don't know if I want to watch them because I'll probably decide not to eat it.
No, They paid for your herring.
Oh, I have to eat it?
Yeah, because that was the request of your subscriber.
Scott likes the new Jeep truck. That's only the second thing we agree on? Dang.
I'm just not sold. So the old Jeep trucks, I didn't like those. And so maybe the new Jeep trucks will be better, but I'm just not sold.
Simply Jen, we might be selling a truck. She said they need a bigger truck. We now have 3 trucks. We don't need that many.
I'm gonna consolidate a 1/2 ton and a 3/4 ton single cab into one.
Pathways Homestead. That's probably how old our kids will have to be. They said, we just let our kids watch Christmas Vacation. They are 24, 22, and 18.
Yeah, that probably won't be far off. If I could find a censored version, I'd probably be more approved, but I don't know. I was probably 12 or something when I watched it. So when they get a little older, I won't mind, but I do not want Ransom repeating some of the words in that Christmas Vacation movie.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Our kids go to a private school, so that'd be real bad if they said it at school.
Well, any school.
School, but especially there.
We
They can see you. See,
Hey, Ransom.
The comments are on top of his face, so he thinks you can't see him.
Ransom, you want to tell him about Daddy's new truck? Are you sad? Why are you sad?
Janet doesn't come with a tractor. Merry Christmas, Green Acre Birds.
Because, wait, I can see myself.
Keep it up, Green Acres, and have a very Merry Christmas. Ranger would like an old Ford Ranger and maybe restore it. Isn't that what he wants? But he likes the little trucks too. Him and I were talking about that the other day.
We all play in the dark, but that switch didn't work.
You're playing in the dark?
And
What switch?
that Baba's room is broke.
You guys broke his light switch?
No.
Maybe.
Ed, I love my Jeep pickup. Went to Oklahoma and back from Georgia, then to Miami and back. Love my black Rubicon. Ah, so you like the Jeep
Hey,
truck.
can you tell him bye if you're leaving?
Someone told me it rides rough.
Tell him Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
He's having a lot of fun playing with cousin.
Yeah, their cousin get to come over. That doesn't happen very much in the last few months, so they're excited.
So Ed said that he drove it to Oklahoma and back to Georgia and then to Maine. Ooh, I want to go to Maine.
I want to go get some fresh Maine lobster.
Herring and stinky fish are not the same.
Sorry, Green Acres. He had to go back to his cousin, so he already left.
Ooh, I saw the new Chevy Blazer.
She likes that.
It was a red and black one. I liked it. So this is what Gary and I do. We've talked about it a little bit, but we follow Dave Ramsey's plan, being debt free and live in financial freedom, so that today when we spot a truck, we can go buy it on the same day and not have to mess with a bunch of stuff.
And we didn't overpay for it. So that's like the other part. When you're not really looking for something, you're not as emotionally invested in it. But if you get like, oh, I want this so bad, and you get emotionally tied to it, there's a good chance that you'll probably overspend or make an irrational decision.
Yeah, so it's just, we went through financial peace this summer. We got married, and we've never had one argument about, we're getting a wall for Christmas, but we've never had one argument about money or finances, and that's like usually the biggest problem in a marriage. So we argue about other things, like me buying too many animals on Craigslist. Anyway, it's awesome being on the same page. It's awesome to have financial freedom. And so this is what we do, though. What I was going to say.
Good night, Sam. Sam Hill's leaving.
Oh, good night, Sam. Thank you so much for being here. Merry Christmas, and I hope you're enjoying that hat you ordered.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Sam.
But like brand new Chevy Blazer goes by, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. Gary says, yeah, we'll see that in 10 years. Or like a brand new F-250, and Gary's like, oh, hey, guy, like saying it out of the car. They can't hear us, but hey, take care of that, because in 10 years, it'll be mine. So we don't buy vehicles that are newer than like 8 or 10 years.
Yeah.
So right now we're saving to buy a new van, which that might deter it since we just got a truck, but
No, after I sell my car,
yeah.
it'll be all right.
So it's funny because we're saving to buy a new van because we'll need a new van, we know, by so long because of the mileage, yada, yada. But it probably won't be a brand new van unless we just get really blessed. But that's how we do it. But what's awesome about it is my van, it's not amazing, but it's nice. It's not bad. I mean, it's a nice van. Yeah. But the kids scratched it not too long after we got it. It was an accident. And I was like, oh, it's okay. Be careful. Had I spent like a whole bunch of money or owed a whole bunch of money, I would have been like, oh, you scratched my car. And then somebody backed into something, and someone backed into me. It has bumps on both sides of the bumper. I need to go get it fixed. It looks like I'm a terrible driver. I didn't do it. But it was like, it's all right. So
no big deal.
Yeah. Anyway, when they're older vehicles and they're paid for, it's like,
Ed Kirkpatrick said to trade it and get a cargo van. Grandma Jay asked, are we going to put presents in the chicken coop? Or as Ransom says,
go shut that door.
The chicken coop.
Mazzy wants a camper van. What she calls a camper van is, what are they called? Not cargos, but
just like a custom.
The ones that
van.
like have like the nice chairs and like you can make a bed out in the back.
Conversion.
Yeah, and so she calls them camper vans. She wants us to get one so bad. Maybe one day. But
Yes, Adler, they are symmetrical dents. And they do
they
match.
are perfect, and they were done like months apart.
Yeah.
Someone
It
backed
looks like
into
it was
me-
made that way.
Someone backed into me at a basketball game and left. And then Gary backed into his own truck because he forgot it was back there. But the truck wasn't hurt at all. But a local guy in town, I took it to him to see if he could fix it, and he's like, leave it for a day and I can warm that up and pop it out and no one will probably ever notice and I won't charge you a penny. So I just need to take it back to him and see. I mean, it's worth a shot. It's for free.
Chicken
yes.
presents.
So we got a package in the mail today from a subscriber, and she had stuff in there for the kids, special homemade things, I believe. It was wrapped. We haven't seen them, but there was a special note to us and the kids. I'm glad that I told her we got the box, because then she told me what was in it. We were gonna open it as a family. Someone's at the door.
I will check this out. May I help you, young man? You want to say hi to Mama?
Okay, he wants to say hi. Then I'll finish my story. That guy don't work there anymore. Probably not. I think he was the owner, though. I think it was a one-man shop. Hey, tell him hi.
You getting sleepy, buddy?
He's so tired.
It's getting closer to his bedtime.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, and you're thirsty? Here, I got some lime water.
Is that for me?
Yeah, I got it
drink it.
just for you. Hey, tell him what's outside that you rode your four-wheeler up on.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What'd you drive your four-wheeler on?
What?
That big tall thing.
Wait, it said later and fatten it out.
What?
You forgot.
I forgot what?
For fatten that.
Oh, to flatten the gravel out?
Mhm.
Well, I'm going to do it tomorrow with my tractor. What did you drive up on, though? The gravel pile?
Mm-hmm.
It was
On
really
your
tall, wasn't it?
four-wheeler?
Yeah, it was super deep.
You better be careful.
Hey,
You scare me.
did you go up on that and play on it a lot? Are you going to do that more tomorrow? We got one more load of gravel coming, so we'll have one more big pile, okay?
What'd you go for a
Why?
ride in at
What?
dark?
What, Mama?
What'd you go for a ride in at dark?
In the new truck.
The new truck, do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
He's really sad though, because he calls Daddy's car a race car, and he said he's sad that Daddy's gonna sell his race car. Thanks, Oklahoma's GOTI. That's how you say it?
Yeah.
I saw a message a while ago, and so I'll check it out.
Look, people are saying hi, Ransom. Can you tell them hi? Say hi, Green Acre Birds.
Hi.
Say Green Acre Birds.
Say hi, birds.
Hi, birds.
Tell them where you're going tomorrow.
Where? Where, Mama?
Where we gotta go.
Right here. Eye doctor.
Am I going
Yep.
to check my eyes?
Go check him out.
And what are we gonna have to tell them? What do I have to tell the doctor?
I don't know my glasses.
You haven't been wearing your glasses. Oh,
You
no.
wear them sometimes. Just we need to work. We need to get more.
We haven't been to school since before Thanksgiving, because our school decided to take an extended break for the holidays and let people travel and things. And so when we don't have a routine of wake up, put your glasses on, go to school, leave them on, take them off when you get home. If he just wears them around the house, he takes them off and then they get lost and it's a big mess. So we get out of the routine. So I'm going to have to tell the doctor tomorrow that he hasn't been wearing them, because they ask, how often does he wear them? How much? Yada, yada.
Say ho ho ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Come here.
Are you going to bring the
Very good.
subscribers? If you were Santa, would you bring them coal or good presents? What would you bring all the subscribers?
Are you still wrong? If you say something and your wife's not around to hear it, are you still wrong?
If it was ever quoted by your wife, you'd still be wrong.
I will feed 9 zebra motorcycles.
You're going to bring him motorcycles?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, he wants to bring all his subscribers motorcycles if he was Santa.
And one gets a dirt bike.
And one of you gets a dirt bike.
Tell him what, like, if you could get anything for Christmas, what would you want? But we've told you no.
Something with the motor.
Remember? He's watching himself on the iPad. What is
Look
it
at
that you want?
Ugh.
He says, I want a motorcycle with a real engine, a real motor. He wants
How
it,
do you know?
because you've told me 85 times. Be nice. He wants it to make noise. So his electric motorcycle or dirt bike, he loves it, rides it like crazy, but it's quiet. He wants rum, rum, rum. So he wants one so bad with a real motor, but we keep trying to tell him that he wouldn't be able to reach the ground.
So I
Plus-
think on Christmas break or before the new year, I'm going to try to take him to like the Honda store and show him what the smallest dirt bike is.
If anyone
So-
needs cold, Grandma Jay can send some.
That way he knows that his feet can't reach the ground and he has to wait a little bit longer, like maybe when you're 6, okay?
But
Ransom, what do you think the chickens are going to get for Christmas?
What do you think chickens are getting?
A pool.
A pool?
That's what he's been saying for months
Well,
now.
you were this.
Why do they need a pool?
Why do they need a pool? Huh?
Why do they need a pool?
Why do chickens need a pool?
I'm gonna say Mom's lap.
Okay. Go that way. Whoa.
Why do the chickens need a pool? Oh, huh? Because you want to go swimming with them? Chad says he's going to get you ducks because you need to swim with ducks, not chickens.
So, and just in case anybody's wondering, Ransom has a 4-wheeler that's his size. He has a motorcycle that's his size. He has a Ford Raptor that's his size. And he has a buggy that's his size. So the only thing that Ransom needs...
It's not a motorcycle, it's a dirt bike.
Oh, it's a dirt bike.
He's laying across our laps
I'm
now.
sorry. He does not... Can you get up where they can see you? So Ransom does not need anything. But when he gets bigger...
They're all electric, and he wants a real motor.
Yeah.
He loves motors. I don't know. We have stories.
Lay on the bed.
Yeah. Not
We-
this one. You can lay on that one in there.
We have stories now on YouTube. If you click our profile little picture thing, if it's red, it means we have a story. And we were splitting wood the other day, and he sat there on his 4-wheeler and just watched for the longest time. He just loves anything with a motor and an engine and moving like that. He just loves it.
You love dirt bikes and stuff, don't you, though?
So he wants a
And as soon as he gets big enough, I think we're going to go pick one out, okay, buddy?
Okay.
But we got to wait until we're big enough so we don't get hurt.
Like Bubba?
Probably like a little bit smaller than Bubba. Bubba got a 4-wheeler because that's what Bubba wanted.
Oh, Bethany. Bethany's much bigger.
Bethany is bigger.
So
Oh, you
maybe
perked up about that when Daddy said you go get one. But you gotta wait till you get a little bit bigger, okay?
like Bethany.
Like Bethany.
Yeah.
And I can try to pop a lily on it.
You think so? Well, you're not getting one now.
Why?
Because I don't want you popping willies.
That's dangerous.
But do you know how you pop a lily? It does get some gas rain on the bike. There's a tiny bit and give it a tiny gas. And
You lean on the back a tiny bit and give it some gas.
Give it a lot of gas. Wow.
No, that would probably.
I think that's called a whiskey throttle.
That'd be too much. That would pop you a big wheelie and make you fall off.
Tip you over backwards.
And he does get some gas like Carter does, and like this, and like this.
Yeah.
And he does this, and he did it down.
Is that why you were sitting on the very back of your 4-wheeler yesterday? You were trying to pop a wheelie? I saw you sitting like that. I didn't know what you were doing. Did it work?
I didn't see how to pop the wheelie on
I
that.
think you're going to have to eat some more cheeseburgers in order to pop a wheelie on that 4-wheeler.
Yeah, the horse a watch weight.
It needs a lot of weight.
Needs a lot of counterweight, doesn't it, bud? Yeah. One day, you'll be there, okay?
Maybe one day he can pop a wheelie on my
I can pop a wheelie on Bubba's 4-wheeler. Want to see it tomorrow?
Remember, he did it for you.
Daddy did it, remember?
He said on his 4-wheeler.
Yours is a little bit too small. So he's got the concept down, as you guys can tell. As soon as he gets the gas motor, it's big enough,
That's what scares me.
he's going to be popping wheelies and probably racing all the other 6-year-olds around.
You know what he told me today?
No, after I get big, like Zach, I think I'm gonna race Zach around the track.
Your cousin Zach? Well, today you told me you were going to be a wrestler.
Wrestle.
Are you still wanting to be a wrestler?
so
You got the
bad.
hair for it.
Hey, Patty Price. Hey, Gareth
Tired,
Williams.
baby.
So we got a few people coming in. Lots of peanut butter and jelly, they said, Ransom.
Ooh, he
So,
ate one of those a while ago.
He ate. I made him. This boy can put away the peanut butter and jelly. I make him for him sometimes twice a day because that's what he requests. And as you guys know,
He ate a
Ransom.
peanut butter jelly, half a grilled cheese, macaroni and cheese, a piece of bologna, all that for supper. And he weighs 29 pounds.
He's growing. Oh, and yes, Ray, he is a country boy. You can tell that through and through.
Hey,
Look, I'm that tall.
yeah. Hey, why don't you go see what the kids are doing, and then we'll finish this, okay?
I can just stand up on the bed to see you.
Yep. All right, go see what the kids are doing,
And we'll finish in just a minute, okay?
real quick.
Go tell them. We'll come in here and we'll let them
They
say
can
bye.
tell everybody bye
Can you go tell them? Thank you.
if they want to, okay?
Just gonna wrap it up.
Yeah. So as I was saying, is we got a package in the mail, and this awesome, nice subscriber put stuff in there for the kids, but she also put special packages in there to put in the chicken coop on Christmas morning. So y'all are so awesome that you would go out of your ways to do that and think of not only sending the kids stuff, like that is super crazy and nice. I mean, not crazy in a bad way. But to send it to the chicken coop because you know that is such a special thing and important thing to Ransom, we just truly, truly appreciate that. That made my day.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, that was fast. And I'm totally gone on the comments, but Gary's been looking.
Yeah, just come here.
I'm sitting by Mama.
Okay, come up here. You can scoot over. You just gotta get over my cord. So, yeah,
He's got a hollow leg. They used to call me, well, never mind. I guess it don't matter if people know my maiden name. My maiden name used to be Blackford, Blackford, like the color in the truck. And they
now
would
they
call
all
me,
know the security question. What's your mother's maiden name? Just joking.
That's not my mother's maiden name.
No, oh yeah, it's not, is it?
But anyway,
That's what Ransom's. They'll say, "What's your mother's maiden name?"
they used to call me Bottomless Pit Blackford. I could eat a lot, and I still
I'm
can.
gonna show my boo-boo.
Oh, we might get kicked off for this content. He needs to show you his bloody boo-boo. Tell him what happened.
I was walking down to the woods very far, and for this.
A thorn in the woods.
A thorn got you.
Mhm.
You better be careful. Next time, let's wear heavy breeches, okay?
And they got me right here too.
Yeah.
Good thing you're
He
tough.
also has eczema, and his legs are a little dry, so we're going to put his medicine on it tonight, and that'll clear all that up.
Yeah.
All right, we got any more comments before we wrap this up? We've
Yeah.
been on an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's time to start getting the kids kind of settled down and getting ready for
Here,
bed.
sit
soon.
on Daddy's lap for a second. I'm going to check the comments. They can see you even though those comments are on your face.
Oh.
Well, where Bethany sleep?
Bethany, in the extra bed.
Like in matches?
Can you tell everybody, say, we hope that you have a very Merry Christmas.
Luann, can you film that part of the day when we check the chicken coop on Christmas morning? Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll definitely catch that. Ransom,
Does that mean that I gotta like brush my hair on Christmas morning this year?
I
I've
don't
never
know.
brushed my hair on Christmas morning before.
it means you'll probably wear a hat.
I'm super tired.
Okay, well let's finish it up then if you're super tired. Your batteries are low.
Ow, you hurt me.
My batteries?
Oh, on my lights. They're getting dim.
That's from Dollar Tree. That would probably only last. I'm surprised they lasted this long.
Yeah. Hey, Lynn, thanks for stopping by. We're just about ready to get off, but just as we want to tell you and everybody else, we hope you have a very Merry Christmas. We hope you get to spend a little bit of time with your loved ones. And if not, then hopefully we can just look forward to the next year and we'll get to see everybody then for sure.
Robbie's asking, what's your favorite wrestler? They haven't watched a whole lot of wrestling. Ranger catches it every so often. It's on the local TV station on Friday nights. But his cousin, who he was talking about, Zach, he's 16 now. He wrestles, and so I'm sure, is Zach your favorite wrestler?
What's your favorite?
He wants to wrestle because Zach wrestles.
What's your favorite monster truck?
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger.
Let me go get that, and I'm gonna show you.
Okay, that'll be the last thing.
Last thing, and we're going to end, okay?
He got it. Go ahead.
So Ransom got one of the grandparents didn't get to go shopping as much like normal because of the pandemic. So she gave the
Hey,
kids.
Lindair, no problem.
She gave the kids a certain amount of money for them to spend, and Ransom picked out this monster truck. So he wants to show you guys, and then we'll end the live chat. But we really, really, from the bottom of our hearts, want to thank you guys so much for all the Christmas wishes, the cards, the gifts. It really has just blown us away with your kindness.
Ray said he went to school with Flynn Brian Pillman.
That's cool.
Gravedigger been my favorite since I was a little boy. He keeps, Gary, when they start having monster jams and stuff again, he wants to take Ranger to one, or Ransom and Ranger to one, because Ransom loves them. He's been talking about Bone Shaker. Is that a real monster truck? Because I don't know.
All right, get up there, and then I'll get it up here and put it in your lap, okay?
Oh, did you bring the remote? I guess you don't need it.
All right. You guys ready for
right.
this? Ask him. Say, are you ready for this?
Are you ready for this?
Bum, 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 bum. Look how big it is.
Gravedigger.
You can't even see the whole thing. Tell him what it is.
He goes over big jumps, and I was practicing them go over that.
But it's a remote control, right?
Bad to the bone. We're going to have to get this in the next video, won't we?
This is what he picked out in all of Walmart.
It goes
So,
this
Turn it on and let's hear it.
Ransom spent a nice $60 bill on this gym.
Let me go get the remote.
No, they can't. There's not enough room to drive it. We'll show them on one of our next videos, okay?
Uh-oh, I think it's going to go. I think it's going to go. All right, everybody.
He loves monster trucks.
I'm going to show you something else.
What?
We don't need to show him the whole house.
Hang on. He wants to show you guys this. So this, you hook your feet into this bottom, and he hangs onto this, and he bounces around, and he squeaks when he bounces. So I want to tell my sister Jennifer thank you, because the squeaking is really starting to get to us a little bit. But he loves it.
He doesn't weigh enough to make it squeak every time.
I'm joking. If it gets too loud, I make him go outside. But he has fun with it. It's kind of like a pogo stick, but I feel like it's safer. He likes to jump and do his thing.
Let me show you.
So those are little early.
Scott Brum said
Christmas
that he
presents.
has been in the driver's seat of this truck.
What?
Can you believe that?
Scott drove the real Gravedigger.
Look at his face. Can you believe that? And you know what someone said? That will probably go up the rock pile. You want to try it tomorrow?
Oh, we gotta try that.
You think we could jump it from one rock pile to the other rock pile?
Maybe I can go full speed. I can jump. I can just do.
Oh,
Maybe.
listen.
The wheels are turning, y'all.
We have got to charge it tonight, okay? We're gonna get this thing fully charged so we can give it a full send off the gravel pile tomorrow, okay?
To give enough air.
And I hope it comes back down and it doesn't go up into the heavens.
Hope the charger doesn't come out.
I hope the charger doesn't come out. The USB charger.
All right, so Ransom, what should they do if they like our videos?
Give a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification, and what else?
I think that's it.
God bless.
God bless.
Hey,
Yeah.
can you tell them, say, love you guys?
Love you guys.
Don't hit the camera. It'll fall over. Mom's got to turn it off, okay? They watch those cool people that are like, woo, and hit the camera as they end it. We can't get the timing down quite right. Oh, and it's over here, not over here. So, you got anything else you want to say?
No.
Say Merry Christmas.
First, can I show them how to jump on that?
No, we're not gonna do that
No,
right now.
we'll do that all on a video, okay?
I'm gonna show
Say watch the next videos and you can see.
Oh, now he's upset.
All right.
You guys have a very Merry Christmas. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you. And we're just blown away by your support. We pray that you have a blessed Christmas, whether you're with your family or not. Just remember the true meaning of Christmas and why we get to celebrate. And all this craziness will hopefully be over soon. And we love you guys and we thank you for everything.
Yep. Jesus is the reason for the season, so go celebrate and have a very Merry Christmas.